Welcome everyone to our committee meetings for Wednesday, April 7th. Start off with Health Services Committee.
Good evening, everybody. We have Health Services Committee meeting at 6:03. We have two resolutions this evening. First one, authorizing agreement, Greene County Public Health and New York State Department of Health, Children and Youth with special health care needs.
Rivera.
Rivera, Campbell, and O'Connell. All in favor? Opposed? That's carried. Accepting minutes, Medical Professional Advisory Committee, Utilization Review Committee, July, August, and September, quarter 3, 2024.
Davis.
Davis?
True.
True. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Is there anything else coming before Health Committee this evening?
Jason is on in case anybody has questions.
If not, motion to adjourn. Hobart,
Second.
Davis, are closed.
Thanks for stopping by, Karen.
Thank you, Tammy. County Resources, at 6:04. Gonna be shorter than Patty's. Don't have any, agenda items unless anybody's got something to come up, and bring up.
I do have quite a few things.
Okay.
I'll wait till next month.
Thank
Anything else then?
Motion to close.
Motion to close by Thornton, second by Lincoln. We are closed. Thank you.
Sean looked up like this when I said it. Like, here we go. You're like, oh, what's he bringing up now? Kevin Lewis. Second, went to open up public safety at 6:05. Start out with our sheriff. Report. We have one on standby. There you go. Good evening. Sure. Make this quick, I guess. All right. Last month we had 41 civil attempts, 19 civil papers served, issued 189 traffic tickets, investigated 11 traffic accidents, made 27 arrests and 1 DWI arrest. We handled 490 calls for service and made 479 traffic stops. On March 1st, the starting jail population was 39. As of March 31st, it was 38, the high for the month being 39. Corrections officers did 20 transports traveling 442 miles, totaling 33 hours, moving 22 inmates. And we have 7 state-ready inmates in our custody, and that's because the New York State Department of Correctional Services has put all their intakes on hold, so we're on hold. I think statewide there's over 1,000 state-ready inmates.
Sheriff, when they're been sentenced and waiting to go, are they serving time in your jail then? Is that where it comes off their?
Yes, yeah, all time counts. The good part is we do get paid by the state. So, I don't know when we'll get it. So, as far as trying to fill our vacancies, we did take a lateral transfer from the Delaware County Sheriff's Office, and we're in the process of hiring 4 state COs with an additional 3 going through our background process. So if all that works out, we will be at full staff for the first time since the opening of the jail, at which time I plan on opening CPOD and bringing back the females that will try to report out.
So her executive order that was. So that's that part.
It's supposed to expire on the 9th, and we're being told that she's gonna let it expire. Whether it happens or not, it really won't affect us at this point because we're gonna hire them anyway. Some of them it could affect if they're decertified, but then we'll have to send them to another account.
Yeah, by the order anyway, the one that is decertified, the one that was fired.
Right. None of the ones that we currently have going through our process were terminated, so it should Should be fine anyway. But I guess we'll find out.
Sure, that full employment, does this now create opportunities for any of the housing units for used by the U.S. Marshals or ICE?
It could. And I have already been reached out from several times by them, so, yeah, if I can provide a certain number, we have to figure that out. But, yeah, I'd like to enter into it now.
By the way, there is legislation out right now for this year's budget to prohibit that.
She's trying to
As
make
a matter of fact.
everything she can do to prevent us from doing anything with everyone. Great. Even though Judge was incarcerated. All right, in addition to that, last month we hosted a New York State voter safety course at our office and we had 30 attendees. We also held a large-scale active attack integrated response drill at Coxsackie Athens Middle School. This involved our office, local police agencies, fire departments, EMS personnel, and dispatchers, as well as school personnel. That went over well. And I'm doing them throughout the county, throughout the schools, to get a participation. Last month, we also had a group of 6 students graduate from the phase 1 portion of the police academy at Columbia Greene. We sponsored one of them for phase 2, and we're in the process of doing a background on one of the others. Both of them are on our list, so we should be able to hire them. Lastly, I just want to highlight some of the great work that our deputies are doing. 2 of our deputies who are designated task force officers with the United States Marshal's Office frequently participate in high-level investigations throughout our region. Last week, in one particular case, they participated and it directly resulted in the apprehension of a high-ranking blood gang member who's being investigated for at least 3 separate homicides in this area. And he's also considered to be one of the most violent targets of the ATF. So during that case, they also recovered a quantity of narcotics and firearms, safely removing an extremely violent gang member from our streets. So just so you know that not only are they doing the other stuff around here, they're participating with all the other agencies and making some good grades. So yeah.
Quick question for you. Regarding the resolution for Deputy Rogers,
Yeah.
out of state travel, what do we want?
Yes. And we do have a full-time backup SRO that will be taking his place.
School paying for that, backfill with job?
No, not directly. They're paying for his salary. He's working full-time as a deputy, but he's there to fill in. He's trained, fully trained. So in other words, if somebody's sick or somebody goes someplace, he fills in, we don't pay overtime. Substitute. Thank you.
Sure.
Good evening. In March, we handled 599 EMS calls, 189 fire calls, 1,656 police calls, and 538 of the other category. Dispatchers answered the phones 2,054 times. There were 68 mutual aid EMS events and 2 mutual aid fire events. Hazmat team handled 1 incident in Caro, and the fire investigation team also handled 1 incident in Caro. The 2 resolutions on tonight, appointing members to the fire advisory board, and then the dispatch center workstation upgrades. That's all I got. Any questions? Yeah.
Regarding the upgrade, what is that grant expected to be?
So the grant is the PSEP grant. The one component of it's going to actually fall into a 2-year component. The first one is in like 138 and change, and then the second actually falls in next year.
And how much of the grants is that expected to cover the reimbursement?
The grants will cover the.
These are the sponsors.
Right. It's just because the timing doesn't line up in grant performance periods, don't line up. Right.
So if it's over 2 years, then we'll get 50%, say, for the year, the rest will be reimbursed in the second year.
We get the PSAP grant, Public Safety Answering Point grant, the formula grant, given out to all the counties. This is actually the 911 surcharge money was collected by the state and then doled out as a grant. So it's a formula. So every year, every county has to submit an application, lays out the number of calls, the types of calls that we've taken. There's a quite extensive worksheet, and then the money's doled out.
Dan, any idea why only one bid came back on?
It's Zybeg's brand, so there's only a few manufacturers of that. And, so Zybex themselves submitted that there are resellers of it. But I don't know. I mean, we did expect probably 3 or 4.
We can specify brand
Correct.
Or equivalent.
But,
Yeah, you can't specify a brand. You
Right, that's what I mean.
right. So,
Do that.
no, but,
But you know, then that's Spectre or the.
correct. It's the only one to submit. We did get questions from a couple others, but they didn't do some of the things that don't need stations.
What, do you only one bid?
Us too, but
Very specialized.
Yeah, Dan, has there been any use of the fire tower since it's been rehabbed?
yeah. You mean the burn building?
Yeah, where they did those doors,
Right.
everything over.
There's been stuff going on. I can't detail what has happened.
Okay.
But yes,
Would you take a footnote for next month?
Yeah.
See if we can get some idea of what's going on there.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks, Dan.
More proposed action items, number 1, authorizing on-state travel, Greene County School Resource Officer, Deputy Cody Rogers.
Handle,
Randall, and, I'm sorry? Luna, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. 2, amending resolution number 488-24, appointing number 3 county fire advisory board.
Hobart.
And you got Hobart.
Arlington, Hobart.
Hobart, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Number 3, budget amendment, emergency services, E911 center.
Davis.
Davis, Martinez, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Number 4, budget amendment, insurance recovery, Greene County Sheriff.
handle,
Martinez and Handle, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anything else from the board, public safety committee?
We got the ambulance committee meeting is next Wednesday night, 6 o'clock at the.
I saw some of those emails from trustees of villages and towns that Wednesday conflicts with their meetings. They have a lot of meetings on Wednesdays too. Is there something where we might want to put into a Tuesday or something?
They were villages, I think.
There were villages though?
I don't know what's the, almost.
The village of Athens.
Yeah.
Village
of Athens and Catskill.
They're not contributing anything.
Correct, they get covered by the towns.
We have nothing, so we should keep it be there. We have nothing to do with it.
Not contributing.
Yeah, I mean, we started off very first meeting, everybody was asked to check their schedules, we gave them the first,
Right.
6 months or.
Yeah, she has,
meeting.
the one from here, the one you were talking about, should have been the one,
Oh, all right.
not one she meant to.
I didn't know if any towns chimed in, and said they were going to be difficult. That-
I haven't heard that.
Like what Tony.
Right, we certainly could have changed our name.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
motion to adjourn.
Second.